welcome to another monthly favorites, and this month is for the month of March. At first, I was even considering like not filming this because we were like, oh, there's not like a ton of things. Like I don't have a mug to show, I don't have a candle. We haven't gone to Disney since California.
Yeah.
So
no, that's not true, but we did go to Animal Kingdom.
We did go to Disney.
And that was in March.
We did go to Animal Kingdom for like 3 hours.
Yeah.
But then we saw the movie Us.
Yeah.
And then I was like, well, we have to do a favorites now. Okay. So the movie Us is by Jordan Peele, and we saw Get Out was that last year?
I believe so. I believe, yeah, I think it was last year.
I think that was last year.
Yeah.
And Jordan Peele, we used to watch Key and Peele. Like, he showed me all the skits of Key and Peele. I never thought I'd see the day where somebody so funny would go into like the horror genre. I thought Get Out was like a fun thriller. I liked it. I was impressed. I thought he did a great job. But when Us happened, I saw the trailers and we were like, okay, this looks like
I guess it would be more of a horror movie because there's people trying to kill people.
And it's also just more terrifying. I mean, there were literal moments where I was like very scared. I mean, it's in Get Out, I didn't feel scared the way that I felt scared in Us.
Right.
But both are great movies. I mean, I can't even, I think I actually like Us more, but a lot of people liked Get Out more. If you've seen both movies, comment down below, and what team are you on? Are you team Us or Get Out? Because honestly, I liked Us even more than Get Out. And that's really difficult for a director to make a movie that's better than the first movie he made.
And in the same genre.
Somewhat.
You know, somewhat.
He went, like I said, I think he went deeper into the horror side this time, and it was amazing. Everything, I mean, obviously we're not going to talk about it too much because we're not going to, go into spoilers, but it was so good. All the main cast members were great. The kids were great.
The kids were awesome.
The main lady.
The main lady was good.
Not her name, but she
the guy that looked like Jordan Peele, his brother.
Her husband.
Yeah.
The movie.
Right.
He was the comic relief. I mean, again, it was a great movie. Definitely recommend if you're into horror movies, of course. And then speaking of Jordan Peele, we ended up watching the first episode of Twilight, which just came out. But what makes me so frustrated is that it's on CBS.com.
Right. So you have to pay whatever. You
have to pay a subscription. I don't want to pay for a subscription for CBS.
Yeah, no.
Why didn't he put it on Netflix? We saw the first episode because it was free on YouTube. Right?
Yes.
So that's how we got to it.
Comedian.
Okay, yeah, the first episode was good. It's called The Comedian, and it makes me curious to see the next ones, but I don't know what we're gonna do.
We're gonna probably, I think we should just wait until they're all out.
And then just
buy it for 1 month and then watch it in,
I guess.
in 1 month.
I never really was like a big, huge fan of the Twilight Zone. I didn't watch, I've seen episodes of the Twilight Zone, and they're on Netflix.
Right.
But it's not like I was like...
We watched one together with,
Yeah, we watched a few. I thought we watched a few.
We watched the first episode ever with, what's his name, William Shatner, right?
Yeah, but we saw the airplane one. But I've watched like maybe 6 episodes.
That one stuck out the most, but...
Yeah, the airplane one.
Yeah.
But I've never really been, I guess maybe because it's old school and like I haven't really like dived too deep into the Twilight Zone fan.
I mean, when I was a kid, I'd watch it.
I never knew it existed. I never knew that the Tower of Terror had anything to do with the when I was a kid.
Did you never watch the movie? The Disney Tower of Terror movie?
No. I never watched The Haunted Mansion either, but then again, that movie was horrible.
Yeah.
The Twilight Zone was something that I wasn't really aware of until I finally rode the Tower of Terror, which took me a long time because as a kid I wouldn't do it. So now I'm interested to see what he's gonna do with it and see if like, is this gonna like stir up a thing for me that I might end up watching the other Twilight Zones.
I remember what we did. One time we looked up a list of top 10 Twilight and we were trying to watch.
Yeah, because there's a lot. And then outside of that, I really wanted to mention the OA on Netflix because one night I was falling asleep and I usually like, he was knocked out and I usually just watch Netflix and I'll put like something boring to just fall asleep to. And then I was kind of watching it, but it wasn't even the first episode, it was the third episode. So
because that was the last episode I left off on, because I watched 2 episodes.
Because apparently we watched it
last year, a year and a half ago.
And I don't remember watching it at all. But this particular night, it was the 3rd episode that was playing, and I was just kind of like, what's happening? And I started watching it, and then about half an hour into watching the 3rd episode, I was like, hold on. I need to know what's going on. So I went back to the 1st episode, I watched the whole hour and a half of the 1st episode, which is like a whole movie, and then I couldn't sleep. So then I ended up watching more and more, and then the next night, I ended up staying up till like 5 a.m. binge watching just a bunch of the episodes.
And you went to the 2nd season.
Now I'm watching part 2 and I'm on episode like 6 already, so
you are? Did you watch last night?
Through this. No, not last night, but pretty much every night I've been trying to watch a few episodes and it's so good. I didn't think I was gonna, I don't know, I remember you trying to show it to me in the past and I didn't really click onto it, But maybe because I saw a little glimpse into the future by watching the 3rd episode, it got me curious about why, you know.
Maybe if there's a show that you're not into, maybe I have to start it off in the middle.
I need to start with the last episode or something so I can get into it. And 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's very like psychologically, I don't know, it's like a thriller, I would say. It's definitely, can have its creepy, scary moments, but it's also like a fun, I don't know, it's a fun journey. Things that are almost like Black Mirror. It's, yes.
Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone, Black Mirror,
Get Out, Us.
Yeah, Us, Get Out. It's all about like, you know, it's all very sci-fi, but it's all, well, always more sci-fi.
That's what it is.
Yeah, but I don't like Doctor Who, so. And then another thing that has been going on a lot is that you've been playing this video game that you're obsessed with.
Oh, it's some samurai game? Yeah, it's a fun game.
He's been playing it, well, after Kingdom Hearts, after you were done with Kingdom Hearts, you kind of like went right into this video game, or maybe you went into another video game, I don't know, but then you started really playing this one.
Yeah.
And every time I look, he's playing that game, so must be good.
It's just hard.
It's difficult, because he keeps saying, I'm trying to beat the boss, and I'm like, you've been really into that game, so.
I just want to win.
Well, and then in my world, I've been really yesterday especially, I started binge listening to the Billie Eilish new album. Okay, that album is amazing. Like, there's maybe like 2 or 3 songs that I'm not as into, but there are so many songs that are just like, I can't stop listening to them. I must have yesterday spent the whole day, like, when I was in the car, when I was even hanging out here in the house, just playing all the different songs. They're all so good, so I have to say right now, she's probably my favorite artist when it comes to a new artist, you know? I'm not gonna compare her to, like, you know, someone from the past, but from right now, I feel like she's doing it right. She's like the perfect blend, at least for me, I feel like she's the perfect blend of Lana Del Rey, and then like maybe like Regina Spektor, and then like Imogen Heap, and then also like blending in like Kanye West and like also Diane Ward, and like all these different influences just kind of put together into this like young girl who is, her voice is beautiful, and then everything she's doing.
She's like a whisper talker, singer.
She has that whispery, singing trance voice
Does she ever use her voice?
No, but she sings good.
Oh,
like she sings. She doesn't just
I'm
like
trying to think of
talk.
a song where she like projects. Is there any song where she's
it's supposed to be moody and melancholy.
No, I'm just wondering.
I guess everything that we're gonna start mentioning now is gonna be food.
Stuff. Okay.
So one thing I wanted to mention was this pancake mix that we got from No Better Foods. The main reason to get this is because I'm trying to do like low carb and grain free. There's a whole website for foods just like this where everything's grain free and like made, it says it here, it's grain free, gluten free, wheat free, dairy free, peanut free, soy free. It's paleo friendly, 0 trans fat. It's made with almonds, coconuts, egg whites, flax seeds, and chia seeds. Literally all you have to do to make pancakes is mix this with some water or, well, it says here you could use water, or you could use almond, coconut, or whole milk, and that's it. Mix it and you got pancakes, and it's actually really good. I mean, it tastes just like regular pancakes. We like to top it off with like, you know, like I like to whip up cream cheese and butter together, and then we use maple syrup, of course. And then speaking of that, this is the No Better maple syrup. I got this for Christmas.
Oh, I got that for you.
You got this for me from Christmas.
Yeah. And
I'm finally reaching the bottom. I mean, we don't have pancakes that often.
Right.
So that's also a part of it.
Every 4 months?
I have pancakes once a week at most. But yeah, I just ordered more soon because we're starting to get to the bottom. But this is great. This has, it's also, you know, obviously paleo friendly. It's the same idea. But it has 0 net carbs and 0 glycemic index. So what that means is it doesn't raise your blood sugar. So I'm not diabetic, but my whole family is, and I'm obviously already like starting to think that way, that I need to be careful with sugar. And this is like apparently a weird, it's made from allulose.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but they say that speaking of grain-free, paleo, keto, all of that. It's called Cauliflower Foods, and it's a cauliflower crust pizza that we've been ordering. We've been ordering this for like, I mean, especially for me. I mean, you don't mind it, but it's not like, we're not ordering it for you, we're ordering it for me. But their cauliflower crust pizza is the best one that I found. I mean, when you go to Publix or you go to Trader Joe's or you go to like Whole Foods, there are like their own versions of cauliflower crust pizza. But they're never actually just cauliflower. No. It's always mixed with potato, or mixed with flour, or mixed with rice flour, or something. And the carbs are always high. It's never like a low carb.
Like we were looking at a cauliflower pizza in Whole Foods, and it was 24 grams
Yeah.
of carbs. And then the real pizza was right next to it, and it was like 34.
Right.
So I was like, well, might as well get the real pizza.
Right. This cauliflower crust pizza is made literally with just cauliflower,
And
mozzarella cheese, and eggs.
Right.
So it only has, you can eat the entire pizza yourself, and it'll only have like 3 carbs, which is amazing. Besides that, I also wanted to mention one more thing that has to do with like low carb, keto, no sugar, and this is Lily's dark chocolate. I've been having this with my coffee every day, pretty much, like a little piece. And this is salted almond version. The saltiness and then the crunch of the almonds and then the slightly sweetness, that's by Stevia. So that means that there's no blood sugar again that's gonna raise. This is sweetened by Stevia, no sugar added, it's even vegan. So it's literally just dark chocolate with almonds and salt, and it's so nice with coffee. Like I dip it into my coffee so it melts a little bit, and I kind of just like, it's so nice. And then this is nothing to do with, this is more like the other end. This is vegan actually.
This is junk food.
And this is junk food, right? But we've talked about this on another favorites video in the past.
Oh really?
This is the Gardein tenders. So when we have chicken tenders, we don't like particularly care if they're real chicken or not. So we kind of switched over to vegan chicken because it's not like real chicken tastes that special that we might as well just have the vegan version. But we found recently fish fillet. And I thought it was a weird idea. I was like, there's no way this is gonna taste like fish. Like how? It tastes like fish.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Like we were eating it and we were like, how does it taste like fish? Did they put salt water in this? Like it tastes fishy. It is bizarre, and it's not, it's made from textured vegetable protein. So I don't get where this, I don't know what they use to
get that fish
to
flavor.
make it taste fishy. It's even flaky.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part. The texture from this to this is different.
It's not like
chicken.
exactly like chicken.
No.
This is exactly like fish.
But chicken tenders a lot of the times are not like chicken either.
Right.
So you're getting a byproduct.
I mean, this is fish. I mean, out of everything I've tried that's vegan, I mean, this is, well, not everything. There's been a lot of things that fool me.
This is something I've seen online everywhere, and I finally gave into it. And look how cute this like packaging is. Like I had to do it. They came with stickers, which is like, how cute. They came with little stickers. I really appreciate that. And then this is kind of like the coolest. I gave into it because I was like, you know what? This might be like the best thing that I've discovered. I don't know if this is like a miraculous thing or if this is just like for fun yet. But basically, this is a personalized shampoo and conditioner. On the website, you talk about like your hair, like my hair is oily, it's wavy. You talk about what you want to improve on. So I want to improve my split ends. I want to like, you know, stimulate like my, you know, soothe the scalp or whatever. You talk about your hair goals. And then you pick the color, you pick the scent. I picked like eucalyptus, and I picked like this blue kind of color for the shampoo and like a pink for the conditioner. And basically, they even put your name on it, which is so cute. So it's like the most personalized shampoo and conditioner you can ever get. And it's targeting your hair goals, and it's for your hair type. So it feels like this is kind of a genius idea. Instead of just buying generic shampoo that is not targeting your own hair, this is like shampoo that's meant for your hair type, your hair texture. I don't know, it seems like a good idea. So besides that, the only other thing I really kind of wanted to mention was we went recently to Bodega and Ricky's, and we kind of just posted a video about that. I'll link it up above. And we're trying to make more of an effort to go around Miami and actually like show places that are, you know, popular for tourists and locals, and kind of like for ourselves, for fun, to try it out, and also to kind of like put it onto YouTube and like spread the word. And I don't know, the tacos, the drinks at Bodega were good. Yeah. The atmosphere, the setting, the interior, like the whole getup they have, the whole gimmick behind their, like, you know, you walk in, it looks like a food truck, right? It's like a taco food truck, and then
taco stand almost, but yeah.
Right, it looks like a little, you know, and then you go through the bathroom door, and there's like a little, it's like the OA, a portal, and you go into another dimension, and you're into like this new
clubby bar,
little bar, lounge area, and their happy hour is a great deal. We went during happy hour. We got $2 tacos, which could be any tacos. Because
they have $6 tacos.
Right,
there.
their tacos can range. The more pricey ones are still gonna be $2, so that's amazing. And then their cocktails are usually like $13, and they're $6. And that's like their tequila specialty based cocktails. Right. And then right next to it, it's connected to Ricky's, and then at Ricky's you've got, again, happy hour that we took advantage of, where even there's a place called Artichoke Pizza that is very popular in New York City, but we have it here in Miami. It's inside of Ricky's. And the pizza was also 50% off, so instead of $5 a slice, it was $2.50, and it was so good. That was the
And
like
that was
the
real
art.
pizza.
Yeah, that was a real pizza. I was excited, but the artichoke pizza specifically is so good. It's like a creamy based pizza. Oh, it was so good. And then the actual bar, Ricky's, is great too. Be a tourist in our own city. That's kind of like the whole goal behind that. That's kind of.
I think that's it.
That's kind of it. I will say this one last thing. There's this clip on YouTube with that bird.
Oh.
I'm gonna insert a piece of it here and just end it with that because that is the best thing I've seen on YouTube in a long time. That is the funniest clip ever. It's this bird that's dancing.
Doing the mating dance.
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna leave it with that, and that'll be it for our favorites. So thanks for watching, and look forward to the next month. We plan to go to Disney by then, so we'll have some Disney related favorites. Who knows what else we'll come across.
Yeah.
So oh my god, and
it
Game
might
of
be.
Thrones.
I don't know. I'm not sure what's coming out.
Game of Thrones is coming. There's
Two things are coming. Winter's coming.
Winter is coming. Summer is coming. Let's see. Toodaloo!
Foods.
I guess that's our outro now. Toodaloo.